Hello, I thought I would explain to you how you estimate the size of a cell if you are given the field diameter. So the formula that you want to know is this. It's that the cell length is equal to the field diameter, which is just the length of the field, so that is the length across here, and then you divide that by the number of cells, so the number of cells in the field diameter. Okay, so to help you with that, you first need, so if you want to find the length of the cell, let's imagine I just want to tell the length of that cell over there, right? Let's just assume that all the cells are the same length, roughly speaking. The first thing you need to do is figure out what the length is of the field, and once you're done with that, you then need to divide it by the number of cells that fit in the length. So if I see here, I can see one whole cell, there's another whole cell, and then it seems like there's two halves on the side. So I'm going to say there's about 3 cells that fit across that field diameter. Okay, so that's what this question was asking you to do. So the first one, if each of the lines on the ruler represent 1 millimeter, what is the field diameter? Well, don't count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because it's not 7. You have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In other words, you're counting how many spaces there are. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces there. So because there's 6 spaces there, the field diameter would be 6 millimeters. The second question asks you to estimate the number of cells that fit longwise across the field of view. So let's look, how many would fit longwise? Well, like I said earlier, that's about 1 cell, that is 2 cells, and then it seems like there's 2 halves there. So I would accept anything from 3 to 4. So you might even say, oh well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 cells. I'm going to go with 3 just to make the maths a bit easier. But I would accept 3 or 4. Now please just pick one. Don't say 3 to 4, just say 3. Or just say 4. Don't choose both. Okay? So 4 cells. Now question 3 is, use your answer from part 1 and 2 to estimate the length of the onion cell. Express your answer in micrometers. So we're going to be using this formula. The cell length is the field diameter divided by the number of cells. So the field diameter was 6 millimeters. So cell length. And the number of cells that we had there was 3. So that gives you 2 millimeters. 6 divided by 3 gives you 2. And now, millimeters. And now obviously they wanted it in micrometers, which then means, so therefore that equals 2,000 micrometers. Okay? Now, question 4. Estimate the width, shortwise, of the onion cell in micrometers. Okay? Once again, you need to follow the 3 steps. Step 1, figure out what the field diameter is. Oh, I know that already. So I can already write that. The field diameter equals 6 millimeters. Step 2, estimate the number of cells that will fit across the field diameter. But now we're trying to get the length, so let's try and guess how many cells you would need to stack up here. So I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and I'm gonna stop at 14 because that's not 15, and I see there was half a cell at the top here. So I'm going to say it's about 14. So the number of cells is equal to 14. Now therefore the cell length is equal to the field diameter divided by the number of cells. Okay. Now, please don't do the maths yourself. Grab your calculator, because you're totally allowed a calculator in science. You do not have to do the maths yourself. So go 6 divided by 14, and you should get 0.428. So 0.428 millimeters. And so, therefore, by the way, it's not the cell length, I'm actually doing the cell width in this case. So the cell width, therefore the cell width is equal to, what are we going to do? The cell width is, now I need to do in micrometers, so 428 micrometers. Because remember, when you convert from millimeters to micrometers, you move the decimal 3 places to the right. 1, 2, 3. Okay.